Hey everybody, this is Matt. I'm making a new video, and this is kind of like an addition to the August channel update because one more thing has happened to the channel, and I wanted to make a whole video just talking about it because it's kind of important, and I wanted to be completely frank with y'all. So basically, I started monetizing my videos, and to explain why, I want to tell you a little bit about my history. So basically, I graduated college in 2013. And I'd been in school my entire life, and I got my associates in arts, got my bachelor's in graphic design, and I was like, I'm ready to take on the world and all that kind of stuff. And I got out of college, and I went to some interviews, and it just didn't work out. I think they were expecting too much work experience for someone just out of college, and then there was other, interviews where it just wasn't the right fit. It just wasn't working. So that didn't work out. So I decided for a second to let me do my own business, be a graphic designer and stuff. And I had a single client, and the project went really well. But the second we started talking about payment, it just blew up. I didn't know how to handle payment. He got defensive about thinking I was going to overcharge him or something. It just blew up. And I decided I never wanted to do that again. And so, like, coming right out of college, not being able to get a job in my field locally, not working out as an entrepreneur, I got really depressed, and I didn't know what I was gonna do, like I would look at job listings every single day, and I would not find anything in my major, anything in my career locally. And I got really depressed. And I just was not productive by any means for many months. And it wasn't until I started streaming on Twitch, and I was like, well, I thought I'll try it. I started watching Twitch when got out of college and stuff, and I loved Twitch. I loved video games. I love these streamers that would stream these games and talk to you, and it was the coolest thing in the world. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And for a while, I did do that. It was a lot of work though, because you have to be entertaining for 8 to 10 hours a day, almost every day of the week. And I just couldn't do it. My attention span, first off, I couldn't just pay attention to the same game or even multiple games or just a stream for 8 to 10 hours a day. And also, it's so hard to be entertaining for that long. And also, it took a lot out of your life to be behind a computer streaming for 8 to 10 hours a day. You couldn't go out for shopping for groceries. You couldn't go out on the weekend for fun. You were streaming. So it didn't work out for me, and I quit, and I got back. I came back because I loved Twitch so much, and I quit, and I came back, and I quit, and I came back multiple times, and I just had to throw in the towel at a certain point and say, this is just not for me. And that's when I started making videos on YouTube. I made some videos a long time ago about Kaijudo, and those were just like for fun and everything. But then I was like, I think I did the Twitch thing kind of professionally, even though I didn't make any money off of it. So why don't I try to do the YouTube thing, And it kind of, I think it fit me a lot better because instead of having to be entertaining for 8 to 10 hours a day, you could just be informative for like 15 minutes. And I love to talk about things. I love to explain things. I love to give my opinion on things, And so I could do that for 15 minutes, It's a lot different than 8 to 10 hours where you have to fill in the gap, for 8 to 10 hours. So I've been really enjoying the YouTube thing. I thank everybody who's watched all my videos. You are freaking amazing. And I think, it's doing pretty decent in my opinion. So, here's the tricky part though is this entire time, this 3 years that I've been outside of college, I haven't made a single penny off of anything. I never made a single penny off of Twitch, and even though I put a lot of work in this YouTube channel, I've never enabled ads for my videos. I was like, I don't want people to have to watch ads. I hate when I want to see a video and an ad pops up. So, I said no ads for this stuff. And hopefully, for the most part, none of y'all have had to see ads for my videos. But here's the issue, okay? Like, The only reason I can even do the YouTube thing, the only reason I could even do the Twitch thing, was because my mom had steady income. She had steady income, and I lived with her, and it was something we could rely on and stuff. But she's getting older, and I'm not saying it's gonna change within 6 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years, but it's something that like I really would like to be able to make some money right now. Even if I'm not making minimum wage, even if I'm not making much at all, anything I could make right now would just improve the quality of life on top of what she's making. Because we don't have the most money in the world. She doesn't make the most money in the world, and times can be tough. So if I can just add a little bit more to that, just add a little bit more to that, I think it would improve things drastically. So, I decided to enable monetization for my videos. What that means is when you click on one of my videos, it may show a skippable ad at the very beginning. You don't have to watch the ad. You can leave my channel forever. That is your option. I respect it. You can click the skip button. That's perfectly fine too. I'm not sure how that's calculated. I don't know. All I know is that it is a choice I really wanted to make, because I would really like this to be a career for me. I really would love to be able to do this for years because I love HeroClix, I love Pokemon, I love games, I love talking, I love being vocal about how I feel about stuff, and I think it's kind of working on YouTube. I mean, I'm not like a million subscribers or anything, but I'm making progress, I think. And this would be something I would love to be able to do. And and with a little bit more money would mean I could buy more fast forces for HeroClix. I could buy more code cards for Pokemon. I could buy more products to review. I could maybe buy a better camera. I could buy a green screen maybe. So like the money could enhance the channel and make it even better too. So that's basically why you may see an ad every now and then. I made sure it's only skippable ads that only show at the beginning of the video. So there you go. And if you don't want to see them whatsoever, you can get ad block, and I don't hate you for it. That is your choice, okay? That is absolutely your choice. But for the few pennies that I can make and put back into the channel and buy some fast forces or buy some stuff, I think that'd be fantastic, And who knows what the future holds? Who knows what the future holds? My subscriber count may keep climbing. Who knows what happens? But I have to allow that to happen, I can't just like keep doing all this work and not trying to make a single penny from it, because I do a lot of work with recording the videos, editing the videos, and planning for future videos. A lot of stuff behind the scenes. And and also if I'm making a few pennies, just a few pennies, it makes it a little bit easier to describe to my friends, my family, and then the friends of my family, what do I do for a living, I mean, for the longest time it was I talk to people online, but they all know I don't make any money, so they're like, well, he needs to get a job, But if I can say like I'm making 5 cents a month, I don't need a job, I don't I don't know, but it makes it a little bit easier. So I've enabled monetization, like I said, a skippable ad at the beginning of the video. That's all it is. There's nothing else. From my perspective, it means I can put more money back into the channel, and maybe if things do really well, do some good stuff for my mom. And because she means a lot to me. She's raised me all by herself, and I just want to be, I want to provide for myself a little bit, for once in my life. So I appreciate you understanding. If you hate me forever, I understand it. If you want to continue supporting the channel, I love you. Thank you so much for understanding or trying to understand where I'm coming from. And that's basically it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching all my videos and supporting the channel. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.